Finally, I got my 6 ones. Just only 6 1, I have to do something. I just came here for 6 1. Just this
Botswana is a place to be. Because Botswana. Never beat one girl from Botswana already, you know. I'm more beautiful girl ever meet from Botswana. She don't invite me. Come chill with her, you know, man. You know, so now walk and chill with the girl. The security stop me. Love Botswana, you know. Botswana place to be.
Welcome to Botswana. Behind me, we have our
documentary over there. So right now, whatever fast.
Botswana to this company, British.
Yeah, that's it.
So the British went just in 1885 to say no, we are against implementing the company. As Botswana, we want to remain under the protection of the British government. By the time they went to England, it was 10 years after they got the protection of the British. 31st March 1885, they got the protection of the British. And the country was then named the Botswana land. So they instead Botswana land, then they wrote Botswana land. We're not Ikuru, but Igbo. Interestingly, President Rose is one of those who set up the railway museum, which we start to bring right now. He managed to 50 partners in the most valuable resource, and then that resource, diamond resource, was managed very, very well. But the most important thing that both these gentlemen, like KKJ and Festus Mackay, KKJ Masire and Festus Mackay, was to underscore the importance of education. So priority was given to educating the public, and a lot of the diamond monies were diverted to education. We are the fastest growing economy in Africa, if not the world. Botswana is one of the least corrupt countries in Africa. So the other factor that really made a huge difference in my judgment is that there was no corruption at first. Yes, now we do have corruption, but the corruption that we have is a function of the last 10 to 15 years. But those days, there was zero tolerance for corruption, where cabinet ministers were happy to drive simple cars and live in simple houses. And the same diamond Botswana now owns a national carrier known as Air Botswana. Botswana is not just Cameroon, so come along with me. Let's fly to the touristic capital of this beautiful country. These are the stars of Air Botswana. Yeah. Okay. It's a testament that in this country they go work out than humans. You know why? Because this is my first time working on an airplane that has been set private, popularly known as Milton. So we finally made it to Kasane.
Welcome to Kasane, guys. Whatever you do, guys.
All right, so fire Jenks, yeah. Mercy. We sign the wall. All right, fire Jenks and Teal. You look at why yeah. You sound like Vybz Kartel, like you're the rascal. Why? All right, don't flip the kite out. I'll see who ever play the first 15 minutes. That's a bonus 15 minutes in it.
He said, man, you piss Michael Jordan off. They really fell for this. I outsmarted the fans. I said, hey, man, call my dad and tell me they got me. That's the dude right there. They got caught with all the Jordans. Everybody did it. Better known as Coco. Well, I'm originally from Shreveport, Louisiana. I grew up in a good neighborhood. It was called Country Club. So I was green when I was green. A young kid, all I knew was being a square and playing sports. As time was flying, my mom and dad used to always argue because my dad had plenty of women. He was a club owner, he had a club, all this yah-yah, so you know what come with it. You know, so my mom and dad separated. So now I'm with my mom, we living in the country, down in Louisiana, a town called Maxfield. You know, so it was cool going on the weekends, but now I'm staying here every day, you know, so I ain't with this country life, you know, just feeding horses and cows and, you know, the chickens and pigs. I'm used to in the city streets playing sports, football, basketball, baseball, just the normal stuff kids did. Right. But I didn't know nothing about band or hoods, nothing, you know. So as we living in this country town, I kept begging my mom, we need to get back to Shreveport. Like, I can't do this. Please get back with Dad. So finally, she listened to what I said and got back with my father. So as we moving back, I'm thinking I'm going right back to the same neighborhood, good neighborhood, country club, and me and my grandma's house. My grandma stayed in the hood, the ghetto. And I'm like, oh, this something different, you know. And I'll never forget my first day in the neighborhood. Now I'm meeting these guys, more tough guys. And more of the tough guys, they started looking like, hey, this little brother. Now people think I'm his brother because we so much together. Mm-hmm. So now I'm on a no-touch zone now. Like, hey, he off limit. Now all the older homies in the neighborhood, they looking out for me. So as times progress, I'm shooting guns. We used to go up to the interstate. We had a trail that lead to the interstate, man, and just shoot at innocent people in their cars. That's what we did, you know, just stupid stuff, throwing bricks and billboards on the side.
Alright. Get the guests to know. Time to go, time to flow. You know the team go. Alright. Thanks, almighty God, you know? Oh, I'm gonna make up some money, you know.
Successfully paired.
Jeez. And in the sports. So my dad put me in sports around 5th, 6th grade, like organized ball.
Right.
I go out there, I don't know none of these kids. I think I'm finna see kids from my neighborhood or the school. I don't know none of them. And I'm cold. This guy put me in the center position. Like, what the? I don't play no center. I'm Barry Sanders. You know, I talked to my dad. I said, hey, man, I ain't with that. You know, but my dad said, nah, stick with it. Nah, you gonna ride it out. I said, okay. So I rolled it out. That next year when I come back to that same team, they called me to the back like, hey, we want you to play quarterback. I said, oh, okay, I'm fine with that. And ever since that day, it was lights out. I was Michael Vick, the coldest thing around. Football, basketball, baseball, tennis, track, whatever. I was that. But at the same time, I'm still disguising my game culture from, you know, my parents and all the people that's around the sports. They think I'm a good kid, but I'm really hanging with some people that don't give a damn.
Right.
You know? So, as time progressed with that, now I'm like 8th grade, still gang banging, still shooting. I ain't steal. My parents taught me not to steal because we had money. So I wasn't a thief. So now these coaches, they recruit me. They try to get me to come to their schools, this and that, this and that. And we had a school named Evangel. This was a known school in Shreveport that they always go to the championship. But they wear school uniforms. And I'm like, I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with that. I'm a thug. I ain't with wearing no penny loafers. You know, I'm not with that. So I said, no, I don't want to go. So I said, I'm going to go with my homeboys at. So I went there 9th grade year. Very active. So as I get there, the coach noticed how I'm moving. So he called me in there. He said, look here, Sidney. Either you gonna play football or you gonna hang with them gangbangers. Which one you gonna do?
The coach sees this, but your dad didn't see it?
I think my dad seen it, but what I left out, my dad ran the streets.
Okay.
So he wasn't at home a lot. You know, he was always gone. My dad was the type, he'll leave the house. I'll be at the bus stop next morning, he just not getting back. You know what I'm saying? And my dad was that party guy, loved to snort, coke, that was just his thing.
Right.
You know? And once the coach told me, I'm like, God damn, I don't know. You know, I stayed with just my neighborhood, these my friends. Like, how would I tell these guys this? You know? So I told her, I said, you know, I'm gonna play ball. I get home, I go to Luke, he's the leader. I go to Luke. I said, man, coach tripping. He said, I can't hang with y'all no more. And I'm thinking he finna cuss me out and this and that. He was like, that's what's up. You represent the hood on the field, and we'll take care of you off the field. Don't worry about it, go do it. So I was like, wow, that was easy. You know, so I'm cool. So now, I'm meeting more people. I'm getting more respect. My athletics is getting better. So well, now I'm a freshman and I'm playing on the varsity level. My coach put me in a playoff game. Scared as a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm scared. It's cold. I'm a freshman, and I'm sitting there watching the free safety get smoked the whole game. You know. So the coach come to me and say, "Well, I'm looking like, oh shit." You know, I couldn't tell him no. Because I was scared. But I said, yeah, I got it. So he said, we come back at the halftime. I'm going to put you in, you mess up. I said, okay. And we come back at halftime. Man, so when that guy messed up, that man slapped me on my head so hard, I'm talking about the game. And when I get in the game, man, you can look at all the seniors in the huddle, you know, all the guys there in the huddle, and they looking like, oh, this guy, you know. And I'm still looking too. I'm just as nervous as them. And man, the first play, that quarterback came right at me. He threw it at him, and I wrapped him. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And okay, they tried it again. Came right back again. The same reaction. Ain't no action over there. They throw no more over there. So I'm like, damn, you know. So coach said, hey, I got me a quarterback next year. Even the other team coach recognized me, and I couldn't believe me. Like, good game, fresh. I'm like, damn. Okay, so now I got bigness now. I'm young, you know, I'm with the varsity guys. I'm in the game. So now, as I slow down the game, baby, I meet a guy named Zarica. He was on the team too. He played football and basketball with us too, but he went off into that lifestyle. He was a good kid, but he had a lot of women. So I said, okay, I can vibe with that. So me and him grew. And then Roger Brown, all us, you know, running together. So now, we said, man, we playboys. So
How old are you?
I was like,
16, 17?
Yeah, 16, 17-ish up in there. So now we done formed a group. We calling ourselves the Playboys. But we not taking this serious. We just say we Playboys, you know. And by the time we went to 2 parties, it was all over time. Playboy. We started looking like, damn, they ain't taking it serious. So now, we recruit. And it became to where all the guys that's popular in the other high schools in the area, they with us now. But most of them was doing Rico, because Rico knew a lot of them. I didn't know those type of people. I knew nothing but gangsters and people from my neighborhood, you know. So now we formed this clique. Everywhere we went, it was playboy, girls. That's the life. We go to parties. It was like we was the Wu-Tang Clan. We pulling up 30, 40 deep. Everybody loving us. That's just how it was. So I'm doing drugs too. Not gonna lie, I forgot that. I do drugs. I'm drinking, but I can still go on the football field and show you what time it is. So as time progressed, now I'm like 11th, 12th grade. I'm getting heavily recruited, man. I'm talking about, it was so bad to where the poster guy that came to my parents' house, he would be like, wow, man, you get letters from all these schools. You must be really good. You know, I'm like, yeah, I stay on the news. You know, I'm running touchdowns, I'm doing it all. So as I'm getting heavily recruited, my coach started trying to talk to me and tell me, like, hey, man, you need to get your grades right. Because didn't nobody tell me about you got to have good grades, taking the ACT. I didn't know none of that. I never did homework. I did homework since 6th grade because the teachers passed me because of who I was. I just sit in class and talk shit. I didn't give a damn. As long as they give me at least a C. You know, I'm good. So,
But the coach is thinking you may be going to play ball at a university, and regardless, they're going to want you to, have decent scores.
yeah, but I didn't know. Right. You know, I didn't know. I was just thinking that I'm so good, my talent going to get me to where I need to go. Not thinking. So as time goes, I'm taking the ACT test. The groups started coming, they called and tell me they're gonna buy me this and buy me that, and just I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself bad. Like, wow. So time, keep going. I get a phone call. It was my cousin Tamika. They stay in the country town my mom from. So she said, hey, there's a guy here with these Jordan tennis shoes. You might need to get down there. I said, for real? Because we ain't heard this. It's been people rolling trains and stuff, that kind of stuff. We got around. They come from where I'm from, Shreveport, Louisiana. It's north. It's not south from Louisiana, like New Orleans, Baton Rouge, like 5 hours away. So our lifestyle is totally different from theirs. So, and kids and people my age having that type of money and stuff like that, you don't hear about it. It's no good. So we get down there. It's me, it's Rico, Sure, Big Man, and JR. We loaded up in some good grandma car. She had a big old long LTD, big orange car, big ugly car. And man, we drive down. We get there, and we see the dude got the shoes spread out. Okay. Hey, shit, he really got them. So we pay. The dude come to me.
Well, what are you paying for this?
Oh, I gave him $75.
And what are they taking?
Oh, like 200.
Okay.
Yeah, like 200 bucks. They gave me a deal for 75. So
They found these Jordans that they're stolen, like from the semi truck,
They fell off the truck.
yeah,
Right.
but at this time, I didn't know. All I
Usually think people are given 70%, 65% discounts on Ray Jordans.
Hey,
Right.
I didn't know. I just knew that they were stolen, coming out,
Okay.
So the guy come to me. He said, hey, you Trey something. Because that's what they call my mom, Trey. I said, yes, sir. He said, okay. He said, man, we kinfolk. That's how they talk about the company. We kinfolk. Right. So I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't thinking nothing of it. So we left. So we all plotting, like we gonna be clean in school tomorrow. We gonna be clean. We just talking. Everybody getting their outfits together, and we all say, look, we gonna meet at the same time. So when we walk into school, we all be together.
Because I hear that all Gangsters Paradise song. Like, they're all walking like in a line, you know.
And that's really how it was, you know, literally. So the next morning I get up, I go to brush my teeth. I'm hearing noise and some people talking. Like, what the hell going on? So as I got through, I look in the other room. I see boxes. Then I look in the front room. It's the guy, my dad, and my mama. They drinking. It's 6:30 in the morning. They drinking Remy Martin, smoking, just like this 10 o'clock at night.
Right.
They party. So I'm like, what the hell going on here, you know? So once I get in, the guy say, hey, go to school. Let everybody know you got the shoes. Then I give you half from every shoe you sell. I'm like, okay, fine, you know. So my mom, them, they looking like, yeah, do it, you know. So I'm like, cool.
This is not good, you know, advice from these adults, by the way.
Yeah. So now I'm like, well, damn. So we all meet. Me and my homeboy, we meet. Man, I'm talking about as soon as we step foot on the campus. Only thing we was in the door yet. Man, it was like students just coming from everywhere, just like, wow, where did y'all get them? Like, whoa, how you do it? What can I get them? Because they was like that a month or two before they really released them. We had them real early, you know, so everybody trying to I said, look, she didn't give me 150. I got you, you know? So I look, the office, we got all these kids trying to call home to their parents to get money to buy the shoes. And I'm talking about, man, the line in the office was so long, you thought Drake was in town or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, wow, you know? So by the time lunch break kick in, my homeboy JR, he come to me, he said, hey man, we might need to leave school early so we can get everything situated. So when everybody got to school, we had their side, just pass them to them. Right. So I said, yeah, you right. So me and the shoe, we loaded up and left during lunchtime. I pull up in my yard, I'm noticing this 2 or 3 cars, like people just start coming in behind me. And it's kids from other schools, not my school, you know what I'm saying? People from other schools in the area. And I'm like, damn, how they know? Because we ain't talking to nobody outside the school, you know?
And you left early.
Yeah, because we left early, you know? So I'm like, God damn, that word travel. So I'm getting out the car, like, well, it's done now. Hey, what size you need? You know, so everybody taking this side, I go in, get the shoe, I get the money, I go back in, I get to my mama. My mama was like the camera, like she was on top of it. Like when I come in the house with that money, my mama finna take the money, she finna put my portion over here and put the other guy portion there. She writing it down, got to calculate like she just on top of it, like it was a real operation, you know? So I'm like, damn, this shit really moving. I'm coming to school, man, I'm talking about money. I'm sure I bought a Haribo about this big, like probably $1,400 from this, you know. So if this known guy named DJ Bebe, Hollywood Bebe, he's a celebrity right now.
So why is he a celebrity?
He's a celebrity DJ.
Oh, okay.
He's a celebrity DJ, but he was real popular in Shreveport. Right now he's a Dallas, but he's real popular. He was Rick Ross, 50 Cent, like he's real popular. So he come by the house and he talking with my mom, you know, just like, yeah. So he come make it like about 2 pounds. I ain't taking nothing up. I mean,
There are there. If you're selling 10, 20 pair, and your buddies are selling 10, 20 pair, and apparently your parents are selling 10 or 20 pair, and he's buying 10, like how many shoes were in there?
man,
Which shoes fell off the truck?
well, it was like 4,800 pair. 4,800 pair of shoes.
That's a lot of shoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to go back, my parents didn't say nothing. I sold everything. They didn't do nothing. My mom ain't doing nothing, just be the money collector.
Right.
You know? So, bang, bang, we noticed he'll come right back. I'm talking about we'll give shoes. Like, damn. So now he coming 3-4 times, and I said, look at him. So my mom said, hey, she just going getting them big bags, like 50 at a time. Man, this man going everywhere. He going to Dallas, Shreveport, just all surrounding areas. So he became one of my main guys. And I like all my Playboy crew members, you know, everybody know, you know. I see the French Club, like the French Club, Drama Club, you know how different clubs school have. So they waiting around for the school bus to go on the field trip. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to see when I go with them. So I walk up, I asked the teacher. I said, hey, where y'all going? She said, oh, we just going to the Strand Theater to watch some kind of opera play shit or something, you know. And I'm like, look at him. Let's go out to eat. And we'll go to the mall. I'm gonna pay for everything. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Man, that teacher looked at me and said, are you serious? I said, yeah. And before you know it, we were on that bus, heading out. We heading out. So I tell the bus driver, hey, take us over to the Shoney's Inn restaurant over there. We in the Shoney's Inn restaurant. Man, I'm sitting back like I'm just Pablo Escobar. I'm just laid back. All the other students, you know, they surrounded me, just, you know, want to know what's going on. They treat me like a king. You know, like, God damn, this is man. You know, so we eat. I pay the tab, leave a nice tip. We go to the mall. Man, I'm buying people stuff. I don't even fool with it. He just come up to me. Oh, can you give me that shirt? Yeah, put it up there. I got you. Just having a good time, blowing money.
Right.
I ain't had no bills to pay. You know, I'm just blowing money, having a good time, partying, wild, and getting hotel room, just living the life, day by day. The money started growing, baby started coming. I'm talking about 3-4 times a day. Everybody in the crew, they taking care of their business. So the money's there. Okay. So maybe like 3 weeks went by. I'm walking through the hall. And you know when somebody come out the office, the door opens, it gonna swing open, but it just swing open, you know. So I'm like, okay. I look, I see like 4 or 5 guys sitting on the bench, barefoot. I'm like, oh, mind you, that's what I left out. I'm telling these dumb people, don't wear your shoes to school, because that's what I left out. The fans was all over the school. They walking around, you know, just looking at people's feet. So I'm telling people as I'm selling them the shoes, hey, don't wear your shoes to school. The fans up there, you see them. Man, these dumb fools still want the shoes to school. So I said, oh, when I see this shit, I said, oh, God damn. So I go on and run the class, you know. So once I get in class, like I said, I got on all this jewelry, I got all this money. So I'm just dripping. I headed to this girl that was sitting beside me in class. Hey, hold this, because I knew it was coming. So next thing I know, it came. Send the coats to the office, please. I'm like, God damn. So as I'm coming out of my class, my buddy JR, he crossed the hall, he coming out his class too at the same time. So we looking like, damn, they called you too? He like, hell yeah. I'm like, oh talk shit. So now we trying to get our story together. So as we think, we say, no, we gonna say we got a white man in the van.
You're gonna play the white guy?
Yeah, he make a look cause see, you know where I'm from, in Shreveport, you know, it's black, most African American. I never went to school with white people in my life. Like it's always I've been around blacks, you know. So
You're some white woman that shoots her husband and gets shot or kills her kids or something. She always blames the black guy. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So turnabout's fair play, right?
Yeah. So we like white man van in the parking lot at Popeyes on Greenwood Road, you know. So we kept rehearsing that. We walking downstairs to the white man van. So boom, we get to the office. As I walked in, one of the agents say, yeah, you come over here, see me. Like, dang. So I go be in the principal's office now. Well, I'm thinking it maybe like 2 or 3, maybe like 10 feds in there. And my principal, you know, I walk in, she give me this look like, boy, you know. So he say, so you Coco, huh? I'm like, yeah, yes, sir. He say, what's going on with these tennis shoes? I say, what you mean? You know? He said, well, all the people we talk to, they say your names and you selling shoes. I said, no, that ain't true, sir. I said, now I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I bought a pair. But just selling stuff, I don't know what you talking about. I said, man, I got a white man in the van. In the parking lot, Popeyes on Greenwood Road. I kept feeding them that.
That's 3 years right there. You're lying through that right there.
For real, I'm just lying. So it's like after that, it's like they got in a group huddle or something, you know, like they all chatting amongst each other, just. So next thing I know, they come up out that huddle like, ready, break. And when he come up out, he looked at me just square in my eyes. He said, hey, so you mean to tell me that your mama was putting up in that pretty blue Cadillac of hers, giving you shoes to get to the students? You know? So I'm trying to hold my face expression, and, you know, and cause he ain't lying.
Right. Cause
my mama was doing it. You know? So it felt like Mike Tyson hit me in my stomach, cause like, you know, so I kept my face dry and said, hey, don't never put my mama in a lie like that again. Never. I said, my mama would never participate in something like this. Never. You know? So he was like, well, I'm just telling you what we hear. I said, that ain't true. He said, well, I tell you what, that shoe, that pair you bought, we want it. I said, I'll tell you what, if I give them to y'all with this clear my name with all this other stuff y'all saying, you know, he said, yeah, sure. I said, okay, yeah, I told him, man, because, you know, in my mind, I got plenty more. Right. I got plenty more shoes. You can have that one pair. Because me and this guy, we had already talked about doing this every other month, you know. So I go home, I get the shoe. I take it to the police station and, you know, return it to him. Hey, here you go. I'm making everything good, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm back to living my life, partying, spending money, you know, because we had sold all the shoes by now. Like 9.5, 10, you know, this your common size, man, they went like that. Thousands of pairs, like 9.5, 10.5, 11. They were gone quick. So most of the whole thing we had were like 7s, 13, 14, the big sizes, you know. And they tapped our phone. You know, you can tell when your phone tapped, back in the day, you do a lot of clicking, make a little click, you know, and then click. You know, so I used to be on the phone, I hear the shit. I used to talk to them. I used to be on the phone with girls and stuff. I used to be on the phone with girls and stuff, and I hear that little clicking, you know, I just be like, hey, I ain't got no goddamn shoes. I don't know why y'all listening, you know, this shit like this with them. So my dad said, hey, they coming. They coming. Because we still had boxes in the house. We sold sold most of them, you know, but we still had empty boxes. And we had like a shed in the back of the house. There were boxes all in there. So my dad said, hey, they come. Y'all get this shit out of here. So me and my mom, we got all the boxes broke out. We took them down the road to the apartment complex and threw them in their dumpster. So here you go in my mind.
And then we got to pull them out. We got to pull them all out of that picture. You put them in there.
Hey, they go for real, you know what I'm like, man, you know. So I'm thinking everything good. Going back to my life, a party.
You don't know how conspiracy laws work.
I was young, you know, I was young. I'm thinking I outsmarted the law. This is my mind, like, they really fell for this shit. I outsmarted the fans, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, they believe that shit? Hey, you know. So weeks go by. About 2 more weeks. One of my crew members, couldn't know better. I never forgot this day. He called me one night. He was like, Sunday night. He said, man, I got these 2 girls. Man, we need to get them. We get us a hotel room. You know, in my mind, I'm like, hey, because I want that one he talking about. I said, yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. So I'm like, well, shit. Me, my mom, my dad, and my sister, we had our extra pass in our attic. You know, it's so bad.
They'll never look there.
Yeah, you know, I get there what they were thinking. They'll never look there, you know. So I said, well, I can go to my attic and put them on for the night. And then when I'm done, I just take them off and take them back and put them in the attic. So, you know, that night came, we did what we did, got the room, blah, blah, blah. I come home drunk, loaded. I'm not gonna do my shit. Went to school. I ain't thinking nothing of it. I'm at baseball practice. I'm out there on the mound, pitching, warming up. The school security guard come on the field and said, hey, see, there's some people up there want to see you. You know, so I'm like, hey, there's maybe some girls from other schools. I damn really from other schools come by the school, want to talk, you know, hug and shit, you know, all that. So I get up there. I noticed the agent. He just leaned against my car. I had a white Mitsubishi Eclipse. He just leaned against the car, just chilling. I said, oh. But I'm still in my mind, like, I ain't got nothing, you know, So when I get up there, he said, you lied to me. I said, huh? You lied to me. I said, what you talking about? So now he said, pop this trunk. Hey, help yourself, I ain't got shit, you know. So he's searching, ain't finding nothing. But at the same time, he's still talking shit. You lied. So finally when he got through, yo ain't going to jail. So he threw me in the car. Out the back seat, he threw me in the front seat. I'm like, what is this?
Did he cuff you?
Yeah, he cuffed me up. They cuffed me up and just threw me in the front seat. So I'm thinking like, well, maybe we just going for a ride or something. I thought you get in the back seat, you know what I'm saying? So when they threw me in there, I'm nosing all the students. They coming up to the front now. She gonna be in there, see what's going on. So I see the guy named Ricky D. I said, hey man, call my dad and tell him they got me. You know what I'm saying? So they get me to the station. I'm in the interrogation room. They got me handcuffed like this behind them. So they get this pushing on me. You gonna tell us something? Do you want to play football? Do you want the scholarship? Because mind you, this is not stuff I left out. I had signed.
Don't leave it out.
Yeah, I'm tripping. I had just signed a scholarship like 3 days before they picked me up. A full ride football scholarship.
For where?
To Louisiana Tech University.
Okay.
I had just signed them. 3 days later, they come get me. I'm getting interrogated. I'm studying telling them, white man and man on Greenwood Road, parking lot of Popeye. Like that's all I kept saying. So my dad, the guy come, he said, the kid's father's here. He wasn't up here to come in. So they're like, yeah, tell him come on. You know, so I'm like, my dad's here. It's good. I'm gonna go home, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like this, you know.
That was you walked in and said, what have you done?
Man,
Oh my God. I don't know what he's into, fellas.
so my dad walked in, man. My dad just bust through the door like he man. Just boom. Get them goddamn handcuffs off my son. He did a goddamn thing, take them out. So I'm looking like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? Man, that law looked at my dad, he said, son, if you don't come and sit your ass down, you finna go upstairs with your son. So now my dad is like, you all right? Give me the key to the car. Give me your money to the girl. We gonna come get you. Don't worry about it. So I see my daddy transform. I'm like, what the damn hero? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh shit, this shit real now. So all the stuff I learned from the hood, in the jail stories, and you know, all this here, I'm like, man, I'm finally face this shit. So as I'm walking upstairs, I got my mat and my pillow and stuff in my hand, you know, I'm walking upstairs. It's a guy they bring him out. He just got smashed, like both his eyes just blood, he just, you know, so I'm like, oh shit, I'm finna have to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Are they? So I'm questioning, how old were you?
I was 17, but the paper said 18. I was
They put you with the adults.
I was with adults.
Okay.
Yeah, I was with adults.
Dad, you're probably better off with adults than you were with the kids. That get you know, little gladiator schools, like they're extremely violent. Like the guys going at 15, 16 years old, these kids just want to start fighting immediately. At least with the adults,
Yeah.
they're at least a little more calm.
Yeah, because really, I went through gladiator school growing up through my neighborhood, like with Louisville. Like that was my gladiator school,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was prepared, but you know, I was still scared.
Yeah.
You know, so as I'm walking through, I'm looking for my bed, looking for a bed. So I find a bed, I put my stuff down. I look over, I see a crackhead from my neighborhood. So I said, well, there's somebody I know in here, you know what I'm saying? You know, so I go over there, I'm talking to the crackhead, like, man, what you doing here? You know, just making talk, trying to get comfortable. So, man, next thing I know, on the other side of the pod, it's a guy that stood up on his bunk on the bed and said, hey, that's the dude right there that got caught with all the Jordans. And it's like everybody did it. You know what I'm saying? All eyes on me. So next thing I know, man, it was like Jesus was talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody that's surrounding me just like, man, how you do it? But man, I would have changed for some. You know, everybody telling me what they would be, and I'm like, man, it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm feeling like a celebrity in jail. I'm calling home, calling all my little girlfriends. I'm like, I'm in jail, ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I took it.
Well, I have a question. You weren't wearing the Jordans when they grabbed you, right? You said you'd taken the one pair down, but you left them out.
Yeah.
Was that important? Like, did they raid the house and the guys that you from there?
See, that's what happened. Okay.
That's how they got to the school?
Yeah. When I went to school that morning, I didn't take that other pair back.
Right.
So when I left, they hit the house while I was at school. And my mom, she thinking they in the attic, because didn't nobody see me go up there.
So she consented.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. And she said when they went in, they went straight to my room, straight to my closet. And when he came out that closet and had that pair, she said, oh, it just hit the floor, just like, you know.
This kid. Well, I have a question too. Your buddy that invited you out that night with the girls, did he do that because he knew Like, was he working with them? Like, he knew I invite him out, he's gonna wear those Jordans.
Nah.
Nothing like that.
Nah, it was not like that. Nah,
Seemed like, it's like something better to do.
nah.
They'd be like, well, he's not wearing them shoes. We don't know where they are. And then they grab him. You know what? He's following his buddies, get him on a dope chart or something, whatever. But they'll find a reason to grab him.
Yeah.
They'll be like, look, call him, get him to go off the road. We know they're really Jordans.
And there's no argument that you say, look, I saved up my man bought these, are these still unreleased Jordans?
Yeah, they unreleased.
Yeah. So that's it's not like you say, hey, I went up to like a present from my mom or from my cousin, or I found a pair. You found a pair of Jordans that had not been released yet. And honestly, probably somebody, this truck was like a stolen truck of Jordans or something.
It was an old truck, bro.
Yeah, it's a bigger scam. Sorry. It's a bigger crime because it's some point jack truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was Jack shoes alone, it probably wouldn't be as.
Yeah, there's some crimes that
Yeah, for one, okay, they did it in Dallas. So like they say, mushroom cross state line,
Right.
what they call it, commerce, something like that, you know.
you're affecting cop law. I would say there are some crimes that, to me, it's like, you're like, it's not a big deal. Some guy had a truck with Jordans, not that they jacked it or anything, but maybe they got in the truck while he was in the diner or whatever. Maybe they, not necessarily like a carjacking, but for something like that, the feds will take it extremely seriously because you're affecting commerce. It's like if you said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start robbing cash and carry supermarkets, and you start hitting all those cash and carries. Well, that affects commerce badly for cash and carry. You know what I'm saying? Like you're targeting, especially if you cross lines, or cross state lines. So if these guys got a truck, then they drove across state lines, and they're selling it. That's like organized to them. They act like it's organized crime.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they're organized crime.
Which that situation really was, but I didn't tell them that, like it wasn't that full, pieced together, but it was organized crime shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you're the last leg of that.
Yeah.
Like you're not the one who's saying, listen, you got a guy in the warehouse, they're loading up, the flight came in, they're putting it on the truck, we got him, here's the cool, you're the last leg of that. It's like I'm just selling the
I'm in part of distribution too, right?
Did you ever figure out the whole operation, like what they were doing to
Yeah, I did.
Right.
Yeah, I did, because like I say, me and this guy, he got a bond. We created a bond, so well, we're just gonna do this all the time. We're gonna have, because the guy told me he Air Max, Jordans, refrigerator, stove, sure. I want it all. So let's do it.
You know what would get you all of that also is just getting the scholarship and getting it.
Exactly.
That takes a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I know this is
Immediate money.
but
Yeah.
Jesus, brother.
Yeah.
So you're in the jail. Sorry, you're in the jail.
Yeah. So I'm in the jail. Everybody treat me like a celebrity, and I'm calling home. I'm calling people that man, jail like shit, man, this ain't that. I'm thinking, living like a beach shop. So the next day, they come get me. They say, hey, can we show you some pictures? Would you point them out? I said, yeah, I'll do it. Just talking shit. I said, yeah, I'll do it. So they took me to the federal building across the street. And then I said, damn, I ain't know they had a federal building over because it's a small, it ain't that big, So I get up there, the people hand me a book like this thick. It's probably like fugitives from all over the world or something, you know what I'm saying? So I get the book. So when I open the book, the first page was the guy.
I was just thinking, I thought the book was this big, but it was nothing but this one guy's picture.
Man, I'm talking about soon when I opened it, like, bam, So I just played it on out. Nah, that ain't him. I just kept flipping, that ain't him. But every time it get to like a white person, I act like I'm really like I'm really checking it out, cause hey, white man the man, you know what I'm saying? So, so every time I see a white person, I'll be like, nah, that ain't him. Keep flipping. Like I'm really just, nah, that ain't him. So I done went through this whole book. Nah, this ain't him. You know what I'm saying?
Agents? Same FBI agents?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, same ones. So they took me back to the jail. They constantly still, you don't want to tell us nothing. You don't want to tell us nothing. My mom was still telling me, be cool. they gotta give you a bond soon. You know, just be cool. So finally, I got a bond. I get out. As we pulling in the yard, that was the worst phone call I ever could get. We hear the phone ringing from the outside. So we get in the house. My mom say, "This Louisiana Tech on the phone." I ain't still thinking nothing of it, you know. So I'm like, "Hello." The guy say, "Hey man, I'm sorry. We gotta take your scholarship." I'm like, "What?" I say, "Sir, I didn't do nothing. I'm out of jail. I'm innocent." He said, "Man, you pissed Michael Jordan off." He said, "Man, you got so much media and press down there on us at this school. I'm sorry, we gotta take your scholarship." I say, "Well, I be damn." So now my dad looking at me like, "What the we gonna do now?" You know, so I just said, "You know what? Fuck school and football." I said this shit because I felt hopeless. Because this is something I want to do all my life. And then now I'm in the stage to where I got arrested for something I didn't do. In my mind. In my mind, I didn't do it, you know, hey. You know, and I'm like, "Damn, they just gonna steal my life from me?" You know, so I was lost. I was depressed. Man, I went through a stage in my life. I just didn't want to leave. You know, because I went from being that man. I was a young guy, but I thought I was not Puff Daddy, not Puff Daddy, but I felt like I was a real popular guy. Like I had all the women, like my phone run all day and night. I can do whatever I want. I can go to any neighborhood. People knew I was off limits, like don't touch him because if you touch him, Lou and them coming. So anytime I got into trouble, somebody tried me, Lou and them coming. My boy Lou, Chuck, Skibo, Downs, Meatball, I can keep naming, they coming for you. I ran with real young killers, you know, and to see my life go from that to this popular guy to now, my phone ain't ringing no more.
Popular guy with a scholarship.
With a scholarship. I done lost it all. Now the girls ain't calling no more. A lot of my so-called friends and homeboys, they ain't nowhere to be found, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, so all this was fake and fraud to me. You know, and so I just had to rebuild myself.
Society.
But how I do that? Drugs.
You made one good decision after another.
Hey, because that's all I knew. All I knew was playing ball. And now I done learned how to hustle. You know, cause growing up in the neighborhood, you know, I was, see, I gotta say, it's stuff I left out. I was sitting in middle school. You see what I'm saying? Like, I was sitting in the middle school. We was shooting at people like, I can count, well, no, I can't count how many times that I've been in gun battles. It was so bad to where our older homeboys used to tell us, "Hey, little homies, y'all stop all the shooting, y'all got the hood out."
Right.
But we were just some young trigger-happy kids, you know. But to sum it all up, they only showed me with a legal possession of stolen goods after all this I've been through. I didn't tell. They never found out nothing. The guy never.
That actually is a good. That's a you know, it's not perfect. The perfect wouldn't be enforced. You get away with it, but you know, that's a good charge as opposed to what they could have charged you with.
Yeah, because they was trying.
Right.
But what it was, they knew that I was connected to that guy. Like,
So that's the guy they're looking for.
Yeah, like that's what they want. So they basically wanted me to tell on, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't do that because if I tell on him, I got to tell on my mama. I got to tell on my daddy. I got to tell on my cousin in the country who called me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they want to know it all.
Right.
So I couldn't do that. Like,
Yeah, you don't get to cherry pick.
yeah, like, I'm not gonna tell all my people.
Did he eventually get caught though? He had to get caught. He never got caught.
Not to my knowledge, no. Did nobody go to jail?
Tell me a year later he got caught for something else.
Nobody.
One of the questions I was going to ask was the whole scheme, but maybe you can't share the whole scheme.
Yeah.
Well, the scheme was basically that I guess they'll catch the guy, whoever driving 18 with him, and they'll jack him.
Okay, so it is a jack.
Yeah, it is a jack. Like they'll jack and rob, you know what I'm saying, take it and bring it to Louisiana. They stick in Dallas and they come to Shreveport because Shreveport like a 2-hour drive.
Right.
So that would make Shreveport kind of, you know, it's like, because it was like out 22 hours away.
Did you ever see Goodfellas?
I love that movie.
Like in Goodfellas, they do jack.
Yeah.
They pull the guy over, they jump out.
I'm curious as to how they know what products are training. Like, are they watching it from the warehouse, or are they just checking the truck stops?
Well, it got to be an inside job. Like somebody got to be making some kind of info to know.
That truck has.
Yes.
Someone in the warehouse.
Yeah, see, that's the
Colby.
part.
There's a Colby. Colby used to work in a it's a Colby.
Yeah, I used to call a lot of guys in the logistics industry.
Oh, okay.
And so we used to tell truck drivers if they're carrying a high value load, like back up to a concrete wall so they can't see, so nobody can see the doors open.
Yeah.
Because so that's what I'm curious how they kind of like scouting it out.
Yeah, that's probably what it was, but that's the part I didn't, you know. I was just part of distribution.
Right.
I was the money man. You
So
know?
you're gonna fix your life by selling drugs now.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what it is. So where I'm from, because where I'm from, the economy there's no jobs.
Yeah.
We don't have no NBA, NFL, Major League teams, no major colleges. You know, we had AT&T, that shut down, so I couldn't work there. General Motors shut down. Like, all the good jobs was shut down. So it's either you gonna work at Burger King or hustle.
Right.
And you gotta think, as a kid, I had dreams of driving Lamborghinis
Right.
with pools in the backyard, tennis court. I'm not gonna go to Burger King. So I'm gonna go out here and do what I see my own boy do. Sell it dope. Let's get to the money.
Okay. So what happens then? This is getting worse.
That same guy, JR, who's telling me, you know, now I done took the back seat to him. Now he the man. Which was fine to me because I already felt like my life was over. So I'm trying to rebuild, you know. So now he the man in the drug world. So we doing our thing. This guy here, he connected to Boosie, the rapper Boosie and stuff. Like they used to fool around. And I rolled to the ring in the drug game. You know, JR wind up going to jail. So now that leaves me like, man, what I'm gonna do? I'm used to this guy giving me pound, you know.
So he's your connect.
Yeah, he was
Now
my connect.
Connect's gone.
Yeah, my connect gone now. You know. So now I'm on my own right now. What I'm gonna do? So I gotta ready to get out there and get it. I find me a connect. And now I'm turning my people on. Selling that dope. And me and my wife, we had an apartment. And so she was my wife then, she was my girlfriend then, you know.
She was dating the dope man.
Yeah, dating the dope man. You know, so,
I didn't even know, really.
Yeah.
You knew he wasn't good. You knew he was paying the rent. And didn't have a job. You knew something.
You know, so I'm doing my thing. We got an apartment. And so I always get notices a lot. You know, like the manager of the apartment, she either gonna let me or her know, like, hey, the sheriff's been coming by here. They saying about your narcotics, you know, this and that. So I'm like, So I said, well, I just keep the dope in the car and not in the house. So store, you know, it's going smooth. Here I go again, making shit over with. And one day I'm just chilling. I'm in the house, I got the laptop on my lap. My buddy had just left from the house. He like, man, I'm finna go outside and talk to this chick. I said, oh man, hey, cool. I ain't thinking nothing of it. Man, we got guns all over the floor, dope everywhere. 2 minutes later, I knock on the door. So in my mind, I'm like, well, shit, he out there in the front. He should take care of that. You know what I'm saying? They study knocking. Like, oh, damn. So I said, well, maybe that's some girl, because girls stayed up on us. They used to buy dope and shit, you know. So I said, well, maybe that's them. So I walk into the door, they study knocking.
Was it like a cop knock?
I couldn't tell you. I mean, it was just a, just a regular knock. That's why I said I thought it was the girl downstairs, you know. So, in mind you, the door unlocked. It's not locked because my friend just left out. So, something said, look through that peephole. Man, I looked through that peephole. I saw a knock out going across the front. I said, oh, God damn. Mind you, we're in the upstairs apartment. So I did tiptoe. So I'm now tiptoeing to the bank. Like, oh shit, because I don't want them to hit me just running, you know. So I tiptoe my way to the bank. Now I done grabbed all these guns, the drugs. I'm throwing stuff all in my drawers. And on the couch we had the couch, you know, you hit the thing and it lifts your legs up. So I took all the pistols and I shoved them up under there and closed it up. I had an AK-47 in the car, what I just bought maybe a week ago from Lou. So, you know, I'm scared to buy it on it, you know. So they come bust on in. They bust in the house somehow. So they like, yeah, you sitting in your coat? Like, yes, sir. You know. So now they searching and searching. So they done pulled out, you know, the big large trash bag, but it was empty. You know, because I had sold everything by the time they came. But, you know, it's still residue and stuff in the bag. So they see this and they like, hey, you got some more in there. Where the money? Where the shoe boxes? Where all the dope at? I don't know what you're talking about. So they find the gun, the AK. They didn't find all the other stuff I hid. So they running the gun now. I'm just sitting there just listening, waiting, like, please don't say this gun got a body. Please, Lord, please, because who I got it from, ooh, it might be one on there.
Right.
You know. So they came back clear. I said, thank God. So as I'm walking to the front, they still certain how they stood out here talking. Where the shoe boxes of money? I'm like, yeah, man, what the hell? I don't know what y'all talking about. So they huddle up just like the feds did on my ass. They huddle up. They come up out there. They say, oh, where's your car? I said, oh, shit. I said, I ain't got no car. They say, so you telling me that white Eclipse outside ain't your car? No, that ain't my car. He said, well, I tell you what, we finna run these license plates. And if we come back here, we finna go in there and we finna call a K9 out here. And if he hit, he going in. I say, well, look, I tell you what. I say, look, this is my mom's car. My mom let me use it to get back and forth here and there, you know. So
I don't know what mom's got in the trunk.
Yeah, you know. So I was like, hey, what we can do, we can call my mom and tell her, you know, just come get a car. He said, no, no, that ain't what we finna do. We finna get the K9 over, and if he bump, we going in. So once he said, I said, well, the show is over. I'm gone, you know. So find the K9, get there, and he go sit right by the trunk. I said, oh, fuck. So the police, he popped my trunk. He just doing this. He just waiting. He just coming out with everything. I said, damn. So as I'm in the back seat, the police guy walk over. He say, man, this is so good. I say, it sure is. I keep best. You know, fuck it. You know, hey, I'm caught. Ain't no sense to me lying, saying it ain't mine. So yeah, I keep nothing but the best. Yeah, it's good. Rugged. You know. So they wrap that up. They taking me downtown. They hit me with the same stuff. You know what you want to do? Save yourself, right? I said, no. Ain't nothing I can tell you. I'm silent. Ain't nothing I can tell you. Ain't got nobody to tell them. So here we go again. My first dope charge. After I'd already completed being on probation for the damn shoes.
And you got an
I
AK-47.
got an AK-47. They got me with paraphernalia, pounds. You know.
So how did they get to you? A direct buy? Like, did they have how did they get to you?
Well, what it was, where I'm from, they got a little thing called, what it was called, knock and talk or something like that, like knock and search. It was some little thing that ain't going on. Where they'll go around, if they get any kind of info, they gonna knock on your door and come in, you know what I'm saying? So, but I guess, like I say, the apartment manager done told us 2-3 times, hey, they asked about y'all apartment, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to slow it down. She gave us the heads up,
Right.
you know? So I'm guessing from that, you know, people probably complain, you know, probably they're confidential informant or, you know, just something like that.
Okay.
But when I got my paperwork, it said that it was a tip to the Central Intelligence Agency. And I said, what the? I wasn't that damn big,
Right.
you know, shit. But so I wound up getting me a lawyer, spent the money. And they hit me with probation again. Never told them that.
What's the lawyer? How would that cost?
With the lawyer?
Yeah.
I paid him like $20,000.
Okay.
Yeah, paid him like $20,000.
So this isn't federal.
No, this ain't no federal. This state.
Okay.
Yeah, this
So
state.
this is like federal. You're going to jail.
Yeah. Nah, this state. This state. You know what I'm saying? It's not federal. And so I get out, and now I'm on probation again. And here it is. Still selling dope. Still doing the same shit, cause that's all I do, you know what I'm saying? Trying to come. I'm studying fucking drug tests, thinking it's a joke. Listening to all my homeboys who got POs, and they be like, man, my PO don't need drug tests, me. But here it is, I go see mine, first word come out of their mouth, you finna do a drug test, god damn. You know what I'm saying? Then I go in and flunk the drug test, oh, you going to jail. I done violated like two times on that shit. So now they put me in the drug rehab class like I'm a junkie. I'm in the drug rehab class with junkies and shit. Now I'm like, man, this ain't hitting on nothing. You know? So I had to go every Wednesday. And you do a drug test once a month. So during this time, my dad got ill and sick. He got fighting cancer. So we went to the hospital this night. I had to go to that class too. But I said, man, this class, my dad is more important. So I did that. Wound up going to court the next week. And the judge said, why you wasn't in class? I said, well, sir, my dad fighting cancer. We had to rush him to the hospital and make sure he was all right. I said, I'm sorry I didn't make it, but I had to help my dad. You know, but I'm just waiting around. So the judge said, remanded. I'm looking around like, what the hell that mean? The next thing I know, the sheriff say, put your hand behind your back. I say, what? I said, man, you taking me to jail with trying to help my dad? I said, I don't care, my dad is about to die. They didn't give a damn, lock him up. You know, so now I'm gone, I'm back in the jail again, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm held up. Pussy ass violation.
Are you on double probation here? Are you in state and federal probation?
Nah, I'm on state.
Okay.
I had finished by then. I had finished the probation I had for the shooters.
Yeah, for the feds. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was it. Cause I wouldn't have like a 2-year pay deal.
Right.
So now I'm on this. So now I'm on the violation. I done got me a little crew together in jail and shit. The same dude, they brought him in there with me. I said, oh my God.
Things are about to get worse.
Yeah, here you go. I got the fight. I got to get this night. God damn. I'm trying to go home.
Well, you know that this guy is the one that's your best friend. How come he's out at all? Like, why did he get picked up? Like, or is it just the rumor? Everybody's like, they know he did it, but they just cops can't pin it on him.
Well, the cops don't did it, but my friend they didn't care because he was a major drug dealer, okay? You know what I'm saying? So where we from, you know, they just like getting another person out the street, you know what I'm saying? Because they knew, because it was all over the town who did it. This guy's from our neighborhood. Like, we all was friends. We all hung together. So, matter of fact, this is one of the guys that people out my ass. He was one of those guys that, hey, you better not touch Coco. You see what I'm saying? So I'm in a messed up position, like, what the hell? This is a guy who looked out for me all my life. But I'm in jail. I'm hanging out on red. And the dude would come in and he said, Kurt Jr. said, come here. Because that was the guy named Kurt Jr. I said, oh, God dang, I gotta face this shit. So I walk down there. I try to throw a little mug on my face, look like I'm mad, like, you know, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So when I walk up, you know, he just kind of looked at me like, cuz I didn't try to kill him. I wasn't trying to kill him. I was just trying to scare him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, cuz, you didn't have to shoot at him. You know he just was talking, because they ain't got to bullshit, shoot dice and shit, you know what I'm saying? I said, but you ain't have to shoot at him, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro, we all homeless. You know, but he just explained and like, man, I didn't want to do, I didn't, I promise I miss it. So once he said that to me, it kind of took a load. I was like, well, okay, cool.
Yeah, he's not trying to be a tough guy.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, and I ain't no tough guy neither, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at, you know, shit, ain't nobody up there, shit. So y'all speak for me, the athlete,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we got cool. You know, we got back cool, we talking. We, you know, in jail handling business, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what made my jokes fun.
Right.
Like, he made it fun.
How long were you in?
I don't know, maybe a couple months. Because it's a violation, you know what I'm saying? So a couple months, I'm right back at it. Cause you do like what 90-day turnaround shit like they do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's when you just went and got a regular job. When you decided this was enough. I've had enough of this. It's not for me. It's not going anywhere.
I did.
Nothing wrong, Berkey.
But I'm not gonna. Okay, now you know what? I did try to get a job. I was going to little temporary services and stuff like that. But they was sending me on bullshit jobs. You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
CEO position you deserve.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Hey, you see what I'm saying? You know, hey, look, my first day there, you know when they sent me to work on the damn trash truck, man, my mama must have talked about me like a dog. She said, nah,
The garbage men make like they make like $80,000 a year if you start off at shit.
not where I'm from.
But eventually, it doesn't matter. You get a job there for 2 years. You go to another city. Now I got 2 years experience. They hire you for $80,000. You can work overtime and make over $100,000. Plus, you get a great pension. 20 years, you can retire. I mean, you get like what was a retirement for a city job? It's like 60% or something like that. Like that's not bad.
I didn't know that day. I was young minded. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but look,
What are you doing?
where I'm from, you is not getting paid that kind of money. Be my trash.
I know, but you start there and you give it a year or two, and now I've got experience. So when I go to another city, I've been doing this for 2 years. They're like, oh, then they hire you at a better position where they pay good money. True.
But my mind wasn't
You
there.
were thinking long term.
Yeah,
I'm thinking you're not a long term thinker.
Not then, no.
Okay.
I was on some right now money.
Right.
Like, why would I come to work, get up out my sleep early in the morning?
That's for suckers.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And then when I get my check, it's $280. What the? I can make this in 2 minutes. I can make $200 in 2 minutes. Why I'm coming out here to ride on the truck, get all this nasty stuff all on the clothes?
I think you never get arrested.
You're right.
They don't get arrested for nothing.
Hey, you know what? I had fun doing it.
See?
I ain't gonna lie, I had fun doing it, man. Because the people used to leave us little dollars and stuff out, you know what I'm saying? The water.
Listen to this. You know what our garbage men do? They put a thing on our door they put up for Christmas. They put a little Christmas card, and it is like, hey, Merry Christmas, whatever. It's got some cutesy little thing, and then it says it's got their Cash Apps. It has the two guys' names and their Cash App. We send them $10. I've been doing this for 3 years now.
Yeah.
Every Christmas, I send each one of them $10. And you know what? If I'm doing it, I don't know if you've noticed this.
Yeah.
There's a shitload of houses. If only 10, Jess and I have figured it out. Man, these guys are making $5,000 or $10,000. If only like 10% of the neighborhood did that. It's 5%. Oh, it's not 10,000. It's 5,000. That $5,000 bonus probably what cost them $30 in cards.
Yeah.
So that's smart too. And actually, I appreciate them doing it because it's one of those things where you feel like I should do something, but you forget about it.
Yeah.
So they're like, boom. Oh, I know what else they do. They put a little mint in the thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
It pays for itself, I'm sure.
yeah, oh,
Man,
absolutely.
Yeah, we wish it was like that for us, but man.
Could have been.
Man, you might get lucky when you get to a track and you see an envelope might got $10 in it,
Yeah, this really is the perfect neighborhood to do something like that.
Oh, this is, yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, we come from a smaller city and it's not that much money in there, so you can't expect nothing, Like the most fun I had being a trad man, we really used to go through neighborhoods and it used to be women flashing their titties and stuff else. You know what I'm saying? So I got a kick out of that shit.
How long did you do it?
Well, you know how the temporary agency do you. Soon when you get, when they say you do 90 days, when you do day 89, they get rid of your ass. So soon when I got to my 3 months, they fired me. And I'm like, what the? I thought I was a good worker. They fired me. And then they come back. They send me to a General Motors supply shop. Now they got General Motors supply shops. Not General Motors, but like a supply shop that do like the frames or the seats and stuff for the cars or whatever. So now I'm over there. Get over there. This shit easy. But it's still, he ain't making no money. $8 an hour, shit like that. This ain't for me. So I'm still working, but I'm hustling. I'm coming to the job. I'm hustling. Hey, man, I got that.
Is it possible that that's the reason you got let go from the trash job?
Nah, I didn't say no drugs on the trash. We were too busy dumping trash. You know what I'm saying? But
It's a perfect cover.
But you know what? I should have been.
Look at that. Oh my God.
I should have been selling dope off the trash. So that'd have been a good little cover. Yeah, I should have did that. Nah, no,
Not too late.
You right.
No, not.
I'm putting the application in when I get back. But yeah, they sent me to the General Motors supply shop. So I'm not working the same most of them, working the hustling. And they, about 3 months, they go again. Gone, fired. It's like every time you get to that 90 days, because they always tell you, oh, you work the job for 90 days, they'll hire you on permanent. You know what I'm saying? And it's like every time you get close to that permanent, they fire you. So they did it again. They fired me from that job. I said, you know what? The temporary service, I can't do this. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. Man, I'm still on paper.
Right.
So, okay, you remember Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a uncle. He was down there working. He had a little crew, and they was making money. You know, hearing about it, man. Your Uncle P, you know, making money down there. I said, shit, I need to go down here. So, finally, I talked to him and said, come on. I get to New Orleans. I go in the hotel room, because we got to stay in the hotels. I go in one room, I see 3 guys that I know. You know, they doing down there. I ain't there. They in there cooking great. They got the microwave, so they going, boy. They in there cooking great. So I'm like, yeah, what the hell y'all got going? Man, it's rolling down there, you know what I'm saying? So that was like music to my ears again, you know what I'm saying? So I go to my room. I ain't thinking of no, but I'm just still thinking like, damn. They down there making money. I get a knock on the door. I open the door. It's my uncle. So my uncle coming over, he say, this for you. He gave me like 4 ounces. He said, don't tell your mama. I said, I ain't gonna tell her, hell no. I ain't gonna take nothing, you know what I'm saying? So here I am, back at it again.
So when you say he was they were down there working, I thought you meant like trimming trees.
Oh, they was doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think that like all dealers down there got drowned in Katrina and there was an opening.
Because that was the good part. Because a lot of those guys from New Orleans was gone.
Yeah.
A lot of them on to Atlanta, even where I'm from, Shreveport, Houston, Dallas, like they gone. So it's no dope there like that, you know. And so my uncle give me that. And I'm seeing what's going on at the hotel. We go to work. I'm like, I make more money staying at the room than going to go work with you. I said, no, work. Then George Bush.
With elections heating up, it's time for you to get involved and make your voice heard. There's a way to support. Candidate and double your cash. even step into the voting booth. Right now, when you sign up for MyBookie, you can put your money on your first bet. That's right. Put your dollar behind your vote and back your candidate while boosting your bankroll. It's an exciting trend that's taken the nation by storm. And it's not just politics. MyBookie has a full line of sports betting options, whether you're into football, basketball, or anything in between. You can place your bets and stack up on those winning amount on top in 4 of the last 6 of your first deposit today.
They had a lot of koalas down there from South America, you know what I'm saying? Just here, and paying them like $200 a day. Yeah, we got our koalas, you know. So it's a lot of them. So a lot of them stayed at the hotel, or they knew to come to this hotel and get the dough. So every day at 4 o'clock, they'll get out and you'll see that bus. And man, when I tell you, bus loads of them, and I'm talking about they knocking on that door. And then give me. You know how they talk, you know what I'm saying? And they take whatever you get. Whatever you get, man, I'm in there giving these guys $10 rocks for $100. Like it was just that simple. So I said, well, going to work. Well, I can make $1,000 waiting on them to get out of work, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, that was my life. I'm calling home, telling everybody, hey, I'm gonna move to New Orleans. I'm staying down here. You know what I'm saying? So, what we was doing, we was house cutting. We was cutting out houses, and they were paying us to cut houses out.
Right.
Okay. So, once we figured out what my uncle was doing, how much he was paying us, we like, man, we can do this ourselves. So we just took our drug money and went about materials and stuff, because we could have started our own business now. So I done called up one of my homeboys from back home. Hey, man, you get to New Orleans. I got you. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Just get it. So he called. So we said, man, we're going to go out tonight. We're going to go party. Because back up from there, me and a couple of those guys, we had went out and found business. And we had met these two. Met an older lady. She owned funeral homes and stores. And she said that we can do all day funeral homes and all day stores. And we met this guy. He was a realtor. And he was like, we can do all the houses he owned. Like houses we seen him in Baby from Cash Money, like they neighborhood, you know. So we like, we good. Man, we gonna be millionaires, you know what I'm saying? So we said we gonna have a party. We go downtown, we try to party in New Orleans, you know, get us some girls and all this. And as soon as we get to the club where we playing, police come from everywhere. They surround the car. You know, we did that, you know. I got on me. But let me say this. The reason why I had to go on me is because I'm saying crazy. But what happened, I had some more cousins and friends. They was there at that same hotel too. They were down there working their husband. But it's some guys in New Orleans that was there, broke into their room and stole everything. So I said, they gonna get us niggas. So I said, nah, they ain't getting mine. No, they ain't getting mine. So I said, we can go out, just take mine with me, leave it in the car, and when I come back out, you know, we good. But instead, the police around the car. I'm in the back seat. I got crack in my pocket and everything. So I hit up the police asked the driver license and registration. So the driver, he in and just, he studied, I said, damn, this, he got a license. So he go, sir, I don't have license, but I got an ID. So I'm out weak. So as he getting his ID, I said, shit, I get this out my pocket. So I'm trying to ease in my pocket. So next day when the police said, hey, get your hands out your pocket. I said, oh, sir. I said, sir, I'm so nervous. I'm just trying to smoke a cigarette. I'm just trying to get a cigarette. So he let me be. So I said, well, shit, I'm going to try it again. Here I go again. I'm trying to go in my pocket. Next thing I know, he done opened the door and yanked my ass up out the car. Get your ass out. And he went in my pocket and pulled. He said, charge him with a 10 to the streaming. I say, no, I smoke. I said, no, I smoke, sir. I do not say it. He said, man, you lying. You look at you. Man, you don't smoke no crack. I said, yes, I do. He said, how long you been smoking? I say, since high school. I said, I love it. He said, man, you lying, man. You don't smoke no crack. Yes, I do. I love crack. But I'm just saying this to keep it from giving me a chip to the strip. And I'm gonna pay for, you know what I'm saying?
Personal use. It's personal use.
So now they got us in the car. They just waiting around for some reason. And I hear them calling, they running our names. So I hear them say like, hey man, you stay on such and such street? I said, nah, I'm from Shreveport. I'm not from New Orleans. So come to find out, somebody got the same name as me. So I'm like, oh, nah, that ain't me. So I'm still trying to talk to the police. I say, sir, we are here to help clean up y'all city.
We're doing God's work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I said, man, we just come to have a fun and a party. We right in front of the club, not around the corner. Like, all we gotta do is just get out and get in line. We right in front of the club. I said, come on, man. Man, that man looked at me and said, no, you can't go ahead to jail. I said, well, dang. Man, when I tell you New Orleans prison system, that shit totally different, man. They was bringing guys in, I'm talking about like every 30 seconds, you see somebody else coming in. Damn, he about to change. You know, so now they done got us all processed, booked in, and all this hell. So now, the New Orleans boys, you know, because we had a thing in the prison, it's them looking straight from South Louisiana, North Louisiana.
Two different cars.
Yeah, you know, like cars, you know what I'm saying? But we really was rivals. So I'm like, oh, shit, I'm gonna have to fight again. Here we go in my mind, I got to fight. These New Orleans boys, you know. So, a New Orleans boy come up to me. He said, hey, Wolf, because that's how they talk, hey, Wolf, what you here for? So I'm explaining to him, yeah, man, they pulled us over, they found dope on me and this and that. Then the police took all my money. You know, I ain't never went through that street where the police steal your money and all this. So the dude looked at me like, shit, they do this on a regular. I ain't dirty cops, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you lucky. That's it. So I'm like, but damn. You know, so now I'm in a cell. You got little young boys, 16, 17, man, these little young guys, man, I'm talking about it. They love guns in New Orleans. They love it. The robbery, that's them. Man, they bringing youngsters in there, man. I'm talking about one youngster coming in, just come in. As soon as he came, he kicked his shoes out. Fuck it, I ain't going nowhere. And just get back in the bed. I said, man, crazy down here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen so much shit in OPP, Orleans Parish Prison. Man, I'm talking about motherfuckers had guns in there. I seen an inmate with a gun. Man, they had FEMA checks in their shoes. The police still in there. They got FEMA checks in their shoes. Just all kind of stuff. You know? So I'm in there by my third day. And I noticed this guy, he was the one that run the team. So he saw some guys down there. Like, hey, Wolf, they come out later. I'm like, oh, shit, here we go again. So I walked down there. He like, hey, Wolf, I know you're down there helping our people, you know, but you from Shreveport, huh? I said, yeah. He said, I tell you what, when you get out, don't come back. So I knew what that meant. And I looked there, I said, you ain't got to worry about that. I'll never come back to New Orleans again in my life. Fuck New Orleans. That's just how I took it. I'd never come back here, you know. So I said, well, I got spared. Because he let me know, like, hey, we know y'all down there helping clean it up. So we gonna let you make it. But Don't come back. I said, no problem.
Right.
So I go back to the cell. Now I'm here kicking with all the other guys. Some guy named Wookie or something. We smoking cigarettes all day and night. And I'm just wondering, like, damn, is this a setup? Is this motherfucker he gonna want something in return? But he ain't getting all that he want to use my three-way. I'm fine with that. You know. So I finally get out of there. And they give me a court date to come back.
Right.
Never went back.
Well, so what are you doing now?
Right now, I'm a family man. I'm married. I have a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old. I got a job. I'd have left the life behind. I finally realized sometimes you gotta work for what you want to get.
Right.
Being patient and humble.
That took a little bit.
Yeah, it took me a long time. It took me a long time. I wasn't with it. Them wasn't my dreams. You know, that wasn't my dream. My dream was to have Lambos, Mercedes, Bentleys, big houses. I was trying to save everybody. That's what was wrong. I was trying to save everybody, trying to save my family, my friends. And they were going to do me just like Michael Vick. I was going to be in the feds to sell the keys.
Well, Bob, listen, I can tell you right now, doing 13 years in the feds, I never once thought, boy, I sure do miss my Audi. I sure do miss my, you know what I'm saying? Not once, if I miss my son, I miss my, miss my girlfriend, or miss my friends. Like, I never once thought, man, I miss driving that Porsche. Not once. So you made the right call.
But you know what? My childhood friend Lou, I guess he won't think like that. He did like 11 years flat. Mind you, he did jail time before he went to the feds for drugs, all this. The guy did like 11 flat in the feds. Came home. I was living in Colorado at this time, me and my wife. And he get out. Everybody back home calling me like, man, come get him, man, he tripping, because he was getting out spazzing, slapping people, just ready to go back, I guess. You know, so I come get him. I said, look, man, come out here stay. You good. The weed legal out here, you can smoke, get you a job, you good. Man, the next day they got ready to go back straight up. Man, I don't like this, I gotta go. I said, and when they went back, he went right back to jail a week later. I said, man, this guy must really love jail. But I had to realize some people are really soldiers. Like, you really have some people that just, that's what they want.
Yeah, that's their life.
That's their life. Like, this the life they live. Like, you know how us, we be like, man, some of them die, man. But they not working for nobody or nothing like it. It's their life, and this is how they gonna die. The game.
No thanks.
I feel.
Hey, you guys, if you like the video, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you get notified of videos just like this. Also, please check the description box. We're going to leave all of Sydney's social media links, so you can just click on it. He's got Instagram, Facebook. Also, please consider joining our Patreon. It's $10 a month. We put Patreon exclusive content on Patreon. Thanks again. I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. Thank you for coming. See ya.
At my door. Ring doorbell.
Successfully paired.
So People are shopping something now come with me. I think maybe I can go and record or go on. Record. Jump in the store and see what pedigree, popcorn, bun. 3 items to run fast 40. Golden Corolla scam people. $26 to eat some food with a Golden Corolla. All you can eat. But you can't take out a bomb buck out. To go box. You get what I'm saying? Right. To go is what, $8? After you pay the $26. I don't know. No way Golden Corolla be so cheap, so expensive. Like, I fucking get it, man. You're gonna leave much a Golden Corolla, man, so. Watch your restaurant. It's good. It's good and all that. And all watch it, but expensive though. Yeah, buffet. Yeah. Well, you have to eat all you can eat. Let's have kids on. They have 2 and 3 kids. Majority people have 2 and, but single man and man alone, they got. But basically, it's my wife on the back. Yeah. I hope we find it. I hope we find it. Yes. 32. Okay. It's crazy. Seriously, man. You all about another space. You fucking kidding me? It's good for now. Welcome to the German people. In a dasher, we're doing in a live and stuff at the next level. I'm just coming to the stream, just streaming. Big up all who join me streaming. Most of the time, nobody don't, but everything shall change one day. I don't know. We don't worry, brother. We don't worry about a 9 to 5. If you're on a 9 to 5 or anything like that, God is good. God knows anything we do. my greatest guide and protect us. So, Fred, so I'm going to do the right thing like everybody else. You know what I mean? And try to get this right. And I try to fight nobody or anything. So, I got live something right now. One turn to blood, you can hear. Turn to music, but we the music. Turn to this up. Spend a bag of money to the make people now. Spend at least $100. Big money. Up $30. Like so then we're going on YouTube. Oh, me on stream, you know? That's crazy.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the vlogs. Now, my people, this video is going to be a little different one. This time, come talk and talk, right? Yeah, so we just chill and talk right now. So, this vlog is actually, it's not going to be a topic for only about people, but it's a topic that we have to talk about. You see it for people. Honestly, I'm trying to do it. It's a topic that we have to talk about. You see it, my people, it's a sensitive topic. At the end of the day, we have to talk about this type of topic because if we don't, the country will always be the same way. Alright, so again, the number is 416-876 Jamaica. You know, right? People get used with the videos about different deals in Canada, shows through different parks, and you want to show different malls, different beaches.
Chinese money launderers have partnered with Mexican drug cartels to efficiently launder the proceeds of the fentanyl trafficking. Law enforcement in this country has not got sufficient tools to tackle it.
They're really on the rise as the dominant money laundering networks.
Abbiamo certificato che venivano qui a consegnare ai messaggi di famiglie criminali dai più disparati territori nazionali.
These are franchise models, highly sophisticated, that can be stood up quickly and move a lot of value in a lot of different directions simultaneously.
The scale and the scope of this is really quite extraordinary.
We started bringing all the elements of the government together because it was a national security issue. It was a matter of life and death.
In 2017 and 18, something significant happened. We didn't know why. We couldn't understand why. Suddenly, Chinese money brokers began to control the laundering of Mexican cartel proceeds. And they started to do it for 1% to 2%. Those were charges or broker fees that were unheard of. We believe that the Mexican cartels increase their bottom line, their net profits by 3 to 5% by simply partnering with Chinese money launderers.
In the 1990s, as China liberalized economically, as Chinese business started moving around the world, a system of Chinese underground banking or money exchange system developed in places where Chinese businesses were expanding, catering to businesses often operating with legal commodities in legal economies, but needing to move money they would not be able to move through the Chinese banking system.
And what these underground banks do is they transfer money according to something called mirror transfer. A person, let's say, on the one end of the network will arrive with a sack full of money in cash, deposit it at the underground bank, and then through this mirror transfer, another person will pick up the same amount of money from the other branch of the same underground banking network. The crucial thing about this is that no money has actually been transferred. It's completely invisible to the authorities that might wish to crack down on it. This illicit money finances all kinds of things. It finances shopping sprees by Chinese consumers who want to buy luxury in Europe. It also is, we have evidence, the international drugs trade. With germane, when we think of the big crisis of fentanyl that's currently affecting the United States.
As we continue our coverage, the DEA reports fentanyl overdose. It is the leading cause of death among those under the age of 50. And they're warning communities that one pill can kill.
The deadliest drug threat our country has ever faced.
I cover law enforcement here in New York for the Financial Times, and in the course of meeting with a former DEA agent in a Manhattan skyscraper, halfway through our meeting, he said, "Forget what you're working on now, I have a far bigger story that's being ignored." The fentanyl crisis that is probably the biggest killer of Americans under 50 is being fueled by Chinese money laundering, and law enforcement in this country has not got sufficient tools to tackle it. For decades, the drug cartels operating in the US had developed a very sophisticated system for money laundering. They would put the cash on trucks, they would drive them across the border, they would find ways of sending the money to people in the US who needed cash and would buy products with them, etc. But the DEA and enforcement agencies across America had a playbook for how to tackle this. All of that changed with the fentanyl crisis. When I first heard about this, a few people told me you have to speak to this guy, Ray Donovan. He'd be one of the first to identify this problem. Suddenly, Chinese nationals were popping up everywhere in the surveillance of the fentanyl trade to the extent that they hadn't been before. And he and his team realized something was going on here.
My name is Ray. I am former chief of operations for the Drug Enforcement Administration. So I grew up in an Irish neighborhood called the Bronx, and we moved to a neighborhood that was all Puerto Rican. I saw drugs decimate parts